In a world where visual culture is the center of our society, women don't always get portrayed in the best light. Women are far more likely to be targeted by the media. The typical celebrity tabloid conveys to women that their clothing, their hairstyle, their makeup, their weight, and their attractiveness define what is real and what is important. It's time to change that way of thinking. While many female celebrities are great role models, it is important to step away from the tabloids and the spotlight. But how do you find a female role model who isn't being torn apart by the media? You have to find other places to look. The 3 keys to finding a positive female role model are leadership, confidence, and accomplishment. You can find women with these characteristics everywhere, but there is one specific example who always comes to my mind. Wonder Woman, who made her first debut in DC comic books in 1941. So, graphic narratives, or illustrated storytelling, as it can also be called, has been around for almost as long as man has. Cavemen used to tell stories using images that they drew on the walls, and images have always just aided in our storytelling over the years. That's why we have children's books that have stories, and why we have comic books. It has been argued for years if comic books are considered a high art or a low art. And our minds are constantly code switching between high and low forms of visual culture because there's so much around us all of the time. So that's a lot of the reason why some people lean towards the low art. However, I argue that it's high art because it takes a lot of time and effort to be able to connect a story with its images. Wonder Woman, also known as Diana Prince, is an Amazon princess who has superhuman strength and speed, bulletproof bracelets, and the golden lasso of truth. She can accomplish anything she puts her mind to. Roy Lichtenstein worked in a similar comic book style in the 1960s. He enlarged comic book images of his own creation and screen printed them. The iconic dots he used in his artwork were similar to those used in the printing of comic books. One of his common themes were ladies in distress, much like this print. Unlike Lichtenstein's work, however, Wonder Woman is not a lady in distress. She is a hero and she doesn't need to be saved. Wonder Woman has helped women identify as strong and confident. Her style has changed a lot over the years as artists have tried to reboot her look, but she has been a leader for decades, and she isn't stopping anytime soon. The most recent actress to portray Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, shares her thoughts about Wonder Woman as a role model. I do love everything that Wonder Woman represents. She stands for love and compassion and acceptance and truth, and I think that those values are so important, especially nowadays with everything that's going on in the world. I do believe that if each and every one of us had a little bit of Wonder Woman's values, the world would be a better place. Wonder Woman is a great example of a female role model, but there are also many great examples in your community. A teacher, a businesswoman, an athlete, a mother, and the list goes on. Many local women are leaders, display confidence in who they are, and have accomplished many of their goals. They are perfect role models. So go out and find your Wonder Woman, or be one yourself. It's easier than you think.